Right, joining us now to update further is Tebogo Leshope, SENTECH Chief Operating Officer and Broadcasting Digital Migration Project Leader. Good to have you with us, sir, this evening, and thank you very much for your time tonight. The Minister there highlighting a number of issues. One is the fact that, of course, they have worked out some of the delays in the process that have been hurdles towards digital migration. Are you satisfied that these kinks in the system have now all been sorted out?
Good evening to you, Thabo, and evening to all Newzroom Afrika followers. Yes, indeed, we are satisfied where we are, Thabo, in terms of the progress that we have made first towards the digital migration. You will recall when Minister Ntshavheni took over, she established a new model towards the digital migration process. And then thereafter, we established structures and processes, and we made progress, significant progress in various provinces across the country. To date, we have switched off the provinces of the Free State, Northern Cape, Northwest, Limpopo, and Mpumalanga as a result of progress and managing the issues on the ground. There were some issues previously related to stakeholders. We have a governance structure, steering committee that is chaired by the minister, where we have been engaging on these issues. We also have technical meetings where stakeholders discuss to engage on and align on how best to roll the digital migration progress. The minister, as a result of the progress that we are making, has therefore announced the 30th of September as the final date for registrations, Thabo. It therefore gives South Africans an opportunity, the needy South Africans who need government subsidy, because some South Africans may not be reliant on a government subsidy to migrate. Yeah. So those citizens are required to register for an application of a set-top box at the post office or through an online platform, www.stvregistration.gov.za.
Now, previously, of course, when the minister announced the March 31st deadline, some players within the sector were up in arms to say, oops, you're going to leave a huge number of citizens without a broadcast signal because people have not been made aware of these processes and so on and so forth. Is this just registration delay, or is it an indication, as the minister puts it, that it's actually not a large number of those who are qualifying for those subsidized set-top boxes who have not yet registered? That, in fact, you have captured a very big chunk of them already.
Yes, now we do not believe that there's a lot of people who are still reliant on analog, and this is based on insights and research that we conducted, Thabo, when we established the digital migration model. So part of our research was to look at who is watching analog televisions and who is watching televisions via alternative platforms. And in South Africa, we have, as per statistics data, about 14 million television-owning households. And we determined through that study and research that 76% of the citizens and TV households of South Africa are actually watching television via satellite. And it is evident, Thabo, wherever you drive, you see, irrespective of the classes of our citizens, that they chose satellite. They prefer to watch television over satellite. So the numbers watching TV through analog platforms are not as many. And then we established a channel of actually quantifying and calling those people to come out. This is true registrations. And the numbers are not coming anywhere close to the numbers purported, Thabo. That's where there is actually a total alignment with our study and the number of people that are coming through. The registrations remains open now. Whoever wants to register can register for government subsidized set-top box.
Yeah, but are you satisfied that those who need to be aware are aware? I mean, have you gone far and wide enough as far as your awareness campaigns are concerned?
Yes, Thabo. We have established an awareness campaign, the digital migration awareness campaign approach. As the minister highlighted today, it is multi-pronged, multi-channeled, and multi-platform approach that we are utilizing. The awareness approach targets analog television users, Thabo. So the information does get to the people who are using analog television. So there is no doubt that the people that require to know about digital migration will know about that. Currently, we are playing out awareness messages on the SABC, all the public radio stations, up to 6 times a day, Thabo. The SABC boasts the largest radio television coverage across the country, as you would know. We're also playing on the 3 SABC channels adverts that makes the citizens aware about the digital migration and informs them about the 30th of September. We're also working with 96 community broadcasters. We have teams on the ground. We're working with SALGA. We're working with National House of Traditional Affairs and Khoisan leaders. We're pulling these messages on social platforms of the DCDT and the portfolio entities of the department. And the targeted approach is where we're scrolling a text on an analog television. So whoever's still watching analog TV, Thabo, will be receiving a scrolling text on that particular TV, informing that this particular technology will be switched off on a particular date. They then need to go out and register if they are indigent, or go and get hold of a digitally compliant devices if they want to transform their viewership into a digital domain, Thabo.
Yeah.
So there are multiple channels, multiple ways of getting to the viewers. We're running activities, the meetings, the imbizos with the communities out there. We just came from the Western Cape, and we've been doing it across the country. We on the ground as the project team to make sure that the message gets to the people, Thabo.
Yeah. So in March, I'm sure you would know, COO Outer took aim at you around the tender for the installation of the set-top boxes. They said you are rushing this thing, and there's massive possibility of corruption. How did you sign up installers? What was the process that was used? Apparently, it's a tender with close to 300 million that was on the going here.
Yes, no. I think we have a transparent, open approach to onboarding installers, Thabo. We advertise our tenders, they apply, and we appoint them. And luckily, the organization I lead boasts good governance outcomes, Thabo. There's no doubt that we instill a good culture of governance there. Our processes have been above board. We have, over the past few years, received 7 consecutive years of clean audit as a result of upholding processes and procedures that are above board. So I think it didn't warrant that. It also is not something that has been possible whilst we at SENTECH, Thabo. So it didn't concern us at all. We didn't even know where it came from.
The switch-off date then, is it something that you still believe can happen this year?
Yes, the minister, that is in the minister's purview. The minister will come, and I do not want to preempt where she is going to come out, Thabo. So I think we need to respect authority and give her a chance to apply herself. What she wants to do at the end of September, when we close the registration applications, is to look at how many more people have registered. She announced today that there are additional 61,000 people that have registered. We will consolidate the August and September numbers, determine how many installations we have completed, how many more installations we have to do. And then the minister will start to engage with affected stakeholders in terms of the final analog switch-off for South Africa. But I think we have to give her the chance to announce the analog switch-off date for South Africa, Thabo.
Dr. Leshope, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. That is the COO for SENTECH, also project leader for this digital migration project.